Hey, how you doing? Duff here. Happy Monday. I am back at the school. You can see me here in a little while. Just me and my M10 III enjoying my first official vacation day. You know, not counting the weekend. And yeah, this will be a much different ride than yesterday when I was cruising in the low 20s on the M Super riding to Dunkin' Donuts. Here I just plan to truck around in the parking lot, get some skill testing in, just kind of relax and see how it goes. I haven't ridden this in a little while, probably a couple weeks, so I'm gonna get acclimated a little bit before I start changing directions and doing all kinds of funny stuff. That view is so I can get a look at the tire and see if it's low or not. Squeeze test wise, it doesn't feel too bad, but riding it feels like it might be a little more compressed than it should be. So if you are a subscriber to my channel, you've probably seen a lot of videos getting posted in the last couple of days since I've been off. And this is another one up. I'm not sure how many have done, 5, 6 maybe, kind of crazy. But in those videos I mentioned about my long list, my 15 item list that I've been trying to knock off. It was my staycation list, things I wanted to accomplish while I was off. And I now officially have 14 of the 15 items crossed off the list. And it's only Monday, so that's kind of good. The only thing that remains on the list is I need to address my pool pump timer, which turns off correctly but does not turn on correctly, so I need to take a look at that. It's one of the Intermatic style timers, mechanical timer, very popular with pools, and I need to figure out what's going on with that. But other than that, my list is almost done. With the backwards revolution. Although it's fun to go backwards on all the wheels, there's just nothing like the M10 III for doing that kind of stuff. Just so much fun. It's a good stress reliever. For some reason, even though I'm on staycation, I feel a little bit stressed out, I don't know. I feel a little irritated for some reason, and this is a good way to soothe that irritation. I saw part, I think it's part 3? Is it 3 or 4? I'm not sure if I'm up to part 3 or 4 of Marty's, his very long testing series on the V10F. And the most recent episode was him going up Overheat Hill, he calls it. And took the Inmotion up there, and he got close. He said he got within 75 feet of the summit without it overheating, but evidently when the Inmotion overheats, it just went to a severe tilt back and just stopped. So it's too bad it didn't make it to the top, but it's nice that it didn't smoke itself like a Gotway is apt to do. I guess the only wheel that he's ever ridden that's actually made it all the way to the top was a KingSong 18S, and it did make it to the top, but once it made it, it was overheated. So that has been the king of overheat hill. So it'll be interesting to see how some of the newer wheels handle that. Like if he can get his hands on a 9-bot 1Z or an M Super X. It'll be quite interesting to see if either of those can handle overheat hill. Unfortunately, I have nothing around this area that would put it to the same kind of test, although if I took it down to the Marco Island area, the Indian Hill area, might actually test it at least a little bit. Feels good to be in the M10. Definitely does. Unused handball / racquetball cord over here that the M10 could put to good use. Oh, I also saw a video today of T-Sean got his hands on a 100-volt Gotway Monster, and from the video I saw, it looks like he took it up to 35 miles an hour, and says something about that he thinks that if pushed you could take it to 40 miles an hour. And that just seems like crazy talk to me. Might be possible, but man, I don't know. I just have an issue with videos that display people riding on the edge. I don't know. And T-Sean does kind of add a disclaimer to his comment, to his video, to say that it's not an advisable thing to go that fast. It's not for everybody, but I don't know. I just think that it encourages people to be reckless when you post that, and there's lots of people that do it, post what I would consider reckless riding, and I don't know. I mean, to each its own, but I just hate to see one of these incidents end badly, where not only they hurt themselves, but they lose control and the wheel hurts somebody else. Then we got a whole another issue that's going to happen. Big problem. I've been communicating a little bit with Jason from eWheels regarding my 9-bot Z10 that I'm anxiously awaiting. The release date keeps getting pushed back. Right now it looks like June sometime. There was some point where they were talking about April, May, but it looks like June. So hopefully they're working out the bugs. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll have to tell you though, I'm really impressed by the M Super X. Seems like it's not just a reskin. I'm not crazy about the license stuff, but they really beefed up the wheel. It's a much beefier control board, fatter tire, supposedly a fatter axle. So it sounds like Gotway is finally, and looks like Gotway is finally putting more emphasis on quality in their builds. Like even when you open up the case, instead of using those shitty, low quality, self-tapping metal screws, they actually have threaded inserts now in the case for better durability, you know, which is good. So it's been taking them a while, but hopefully they're finally learning. And the M Super X sounds like a really nice wheel. And I could even see a scenario where I try to sell my my V3 M Super to offset the expense of getting an M Super X. That would kind of be a nice upgrade. Just rode around the square backwards. Speaking of the M Super, that's where I had my nice wreck with the M Super, trying to do that backwards, where it catapulted and flipped and beat the hell out of the shell and broke my handle, my trolley handle. But now doing that on the M10-3 is pretty much a piece of cake. It's funny, now that I've just been riding, you know, reacclimating myself to the wheel for about 15 minutes or whatever, I feel much more stable. Changing directions, going backwards, all that stuff. I forgot to mention that the big reason that I decided to do the staycation this week was they started on my roof replacement today. Made some good progress. They have three sides ripped up and sealed with a new underlayment, the rubberized underlayment. And they just have the front of the house to do yet, which they should complete tomorrow. And then we have to just sit tight until the county comes out to inspect the work, and then they can start laying metal. So I was told by my project manager that it could be a week or so until the county gets out there. So it's a bummer, but I'm really looking forward to it all getting done. Should be great. Funny, I'm almost positive that I've ridden more backwards and forwards during this session, and this is like the only wheel that would be the case with, really. All right, that was a lot of fun. Could have done it longer. I don't know who needs Prozac when you have a M10-3, really, huh? Oh, okay. I don't have to take off my gear because I already took it off. Awesome. All right, so that's it for now. If you found this video interesting, fun, stupid, entertaining, or you hate me, I don't care, you know, please consider hitting that like button, or dislike. As far as YouTube's concerned, it actually counts the same if you like or dislike a video. If this is your first time to the channel, please consider subscribing. And that's it. Look for a lot more videos this week during my staycation. And until next time, Gotway out.